Imagine booking the trip, flying out to go see somebody, in mid-flight, you get ghosted. Man, look, I'm hearing some horrible dating stories right now, but man, welcome to No Cap No Filter. This is Marley G back at y'all another episode of Run It With You, and today we got to run about this woman that's she kind of making her rounds on the internet with this story, and let's go ahead on and see what she got to say, man. Without further ado, I haven't watched this video, so we're gonna react to it together.
So I am devastated. So I met this dude online and I flew out here to Miami. He is not picking up. The phone is going straight to voicemail.
Damn, it's loud. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit.
So I've been calling him since I got to this airport. This is fucking unbelievable. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I didn't get no rental. I didn't get no hotel. Like, he booked all of that stuff. So now I'm just sitting here and his phone is going straight to voicemail. All this stuff, like, I'm so irritated. Like, I know I did not just get played.
All right, couple things. Man, I thought I had a big forehead. She got a big forehead on her, first of all, and then second of all, she got her cheeks done and she definitely got her lips done. Probably got some type of other surgery done on her body. God damn. And I could just tell, bro, without surgery, this likely would have been a nice looking, you know, lady in her 40s. She looked like she in her mid 40s, maybe her early 40s, and at best late 30s. But I could just tell she would have been a nice looking, lady without all the surgery. I can't stand all the surgery, you know. Um, but she does look old enough to know if you're going to meet somebody, 9 times out of 10, this is somebody she met online, never seen them yet, and this is her first time going ahead and meeting him. First of all, if you do this, ladies, you got to have a backup plan. Have your own money to make it back just in case things don't go right. Stuff like this might happen where you get ghosted. Stuff like y'all might, get into an argument and you don't want to be around them no more. You got to make sure you have money to get back. And, if you got family or friends out there that you might want to see, that way you could go by them as a backup plan. That way you wouldn't have to go to no motel. So ladies, if y'all flying out to go see somebody, this is your first time flying out to go see a man, this is your first rodeo, always have a backup plan. Always have either friends or family that you would like to go visit while you're out there already, or that you can stay by just in case things don't go right. You're just getting a weird feeling from a man. And usually don't go fly out to nowhere if you don't plan on having sex with a man. Like, if you ain't on the level where you feel like you can have sex with a man, it's not worth flying out to go see him. Now you could plan this, and if he just giving you weird vibes to where you change your mind, then that's where your backup plan really come into play. So that's all the things that I would advise. Now I don't know if there's a follow-up video to this, but 9 times out of 10, either two things happen. Either he had second plans, he had other plans came up and he wanted to go with that other option, or he has a girlfriend and he had to just go ahead on and pivot from what he was trying to do with her to maybe, I guess he got to entertain his girlfriend because he probably tried to get his girlfriend out the way. but he had to go ahead on and, you know, pivot them plans. Or, you know, she probably said something that he wasn't feeling. You know, maybe it was some type of expense that she wanted him to cover that he wasn't really trying to do. He already probably booked the flight. He already probably paid for the hotel, you know, and she probably wanted him to do some extra stuff with him, you know, while he was out there. He probably wasn't feeling it. So he probably just said, you know what, I ain't even gonna, you know, waste my time. But from the way she even spelling my M-I instead of M-Y, that probably been a typo. But if she spelled it like that on purpose, shit, he probably know that she was some type of airhead, and he probably was like, nah, I can't deal with this female. But I want to know what y'all think. Like, have y'all had any disastrous, you know, fly out dating trips or whatnot? Let me know what happened down in the comment section. Me, I had one fly out trip that I could think of, and that's when I went visit someone in Chicago, and it was all good. You know, we had a nice time. We had watched that Snoop movie with the football players and stuff. It was actually a little good movie. We went out, ate at the pier, had some Chicago pizza. That was my first time tasting that. I went ate Harold's. That was my first time tasting that. Went sightseeing. You know, it was a cool little trip. You know, that was my first time in Chicago, so I ain't really got no horror stories when it comes to flying out. But let me know if y'all had any horror stories when it comes to flying out, you know, or, you know, if y'all had second thoughts, why did y'all cancel out, you know, and do y'all think it's respectful to ghost somebody? You know, they coming all the way, you know, from a different state, you know, and you ghost them. Like, do you think at least to tell a person, you know, have some dignity to tell a person, you know what, I'm not feeling this because of this and this. I'll go ahead on and get you a flight back. I'll still have the run paid for, do what you want, you know, but I don't think this is going to work out. Let me know how y'all think, you know, you think that should go when it comes to changing your mind. But getting ghosted mid-flight is crazy. I can only imagine how she feel, because I hate when that happened when I'm just going to drive to see a girl. I live in Houston. I remember I drove all the way from the south side all the way to the north side. Got to the girl house and she just ghosted me. Never picked up the phone, never text back, you know, and I drove all the way there, like a 45-minute drive. And just when it was time for her to get picked up, ain't heard from her. So I can only imagine how it is to fly, because I hate the process of flying. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.